Welcome back to Colorado Family Travels, everybody. Like I said in the last video, this is a special bonus video as part of the Royal Caribbean Quantum of the Seas series, where I was able to go back to Seattle, do a little bit more exploring, check out another hotel, and just show you guys a little bit more of what you can expect prior to your Royal Caribbean trip out of Seattle. So add that through, and I wanted to add Denver Nuggets won the championship. So it was really cool after we landed back in Denver. We landed about 7 o'clock, got to listen to the end of the game, watch the final couple minutes where the Denver Nuggets won their first championship. So it's now 4 months later, 5 months later, and we're still into a new season. Denver's doing great, but really happy to see the Denver Nuggets win the NBA championship while we were back in Denver and landed. So up next is just me by myself, little extra trip to Seattle, show you some more stuff. Come join us. Or join me. Colorado Family Travels presents Jose's Travels. I am off on my own adventure again. I am heading back to somewhere we just were. I'm heading back to Seattle, Washington. Got a business trip, but I do have a little bit of downtime, so I will be doing some things that I didn't get to do when we were in Seattle for our Royal Caribbean cruise, which I am going to be doing a room tour of another option to stay at when in Seattle before your cruise. I'll be staying at the Courtyard by Marriott, downtown Lake something or other. It's just on the other side of the hill from where we stayed at the 4 Points by Sheraton for our Royal Caribbean cruise. So it gives us another option, do some sightseeing, do a couple different things that I'll catch up on. So this should be kind of a shorter highlights vlog, and it'll just be me, no kids this time, no Jen. So Colorado Family Travels presents Jose's Adventures. Let's head to Seattle. So one cool update, if you are traveling out of the Denver International Airport, they have added a new TSA pre-check line, and it's kind of in the middle of the airport. I came in traveling out on United, and it is over by baggage claim 6. There was a special entrance for TSA pre-check, and it took 10 minutes from the time I got in line to the time I was going down the escalator through security. So it was really quick. It's its own area, so you don't get mixed in with the other lines, and sometimes if you got with those other lines, they'd ask you to take your jackets off, your shoes off, your belts off, all that other stuff. This is purely TSA pre-check, so everyone had the clearance, so it was real simple. Everyone just stuck their things on the conveyor and away we went. So real quick process. So 4 new lanes added to Denver International Airport for TSA pre-check. Good option. Alright guys, it has been a minute. That was kind of an uneventful flight. We landed a little bit early, no big deal. No real major issues. Did have to check my bag because there was too many bags in the overhead compartment. It was kind of funny that they were counting. And so got to the end and I'm like, let's go ahead and just check my bag. So there was no charge for it, no big deal. Then get outside, go pick up my luggage, get outside to the rental car, and there was about 100 and so people out there. It is a Monday. There was about 100 people in the dang rental car shuttle line. It only took 17 minutes. They were really quick and really good about efficient getting it done. But with that many people in the rental car line, that meant all the people were then in line to pick up the rental cars. So that took about half an hour. So I am now out and about, and it is time for lunch. And I had done a search and found that a restaurant that I used to eat at growing up, used to be really popular in the Pacific Northwest, was still open in 2 locations in the Seattle area. So I am in Puyallup, Washington, and I am at Skipper's Fish House. Really popular back in the day. Used to eat here all the time growing up in Oregon. And I'm going to go in and enjoy. So, going to Skipper's. It is like being back in 1986, 96, any of those times. This is a definite throwback, old school Stippers. Again, there's only like 2 of these brick and mortar locations still open. And I honestly was just looking one day for the cocktail sauce. I was like, you know what? I want to order some of that cocktail sauce. That'd be really cool. And found that there was still actual restaurants open in Washington. So didn't get a chance to go here last month when we were here for the cruise, but I got a little time today, so headed on down. So I'm gonna have me some fish and some clam chowder. Got the cocktail sauce that I mentioned, and a nice big old bowl of clam chowder. Oh, this chowder is just as good as I remember it. So good. Crackers are different. Used to be oyster crackers, now it's regular crackers, but who cares? Clam chowder's so good. And then the fish has arrived. Beautiful, beautiful fish. And coleslaw, which I won't eat, but good looking fish. Was good. I'm very happy with this stop. Definitely a trip down memory lane. Really enjoyed it. So now it's off to the next adventure. I think I'm going to venture north. I guess northeast of Seattle. And we're going to see if we can head out to the waterfall for another place that I can't pronounce, because some of these names are pretty complicated. We have now made it to our next stop. We are in Snoqualmie, Washington, and we're heading over to Snoqualmie Falls. Or at least that's what Suri told me. So, fairly large parking lot. There's a bunch of people parked here. It is 2:30 in the afternoon, and I've heard this lot does fill up, so we're gonna walk over and see what we can see over at the falls. It is kind of a dreary day. It's not raining. It's currently about 67 degrees, so I'm not gonna complain. Would have liked a better blue sky background, but not too worried about it. So we are about ready to walk over the bridge. Welcome to the falls. Footbridge, dog walk area. No parking after dusk. So I guess that's the main parking lot. I parked in the overflow and didn't even realize it. But the lodge is here to the left. They're doing some construction on the lodge. Looks really beautiful. Now it really looks like as soon as we come out through this tree line, we're going to be at the falls. So really cool. And we are here. Quick 2-minute drive. And there's the falls. So we are at the top of the falls. I'll look around and see what it would take us to get to the bottom of the falls, but that's pretty darn cool. Found another angle that was probably even better. So that's super cool. Love waterfalls. Behind the waterfalls is a little bit of history on what the falls is and how it's used and the engineering and ingenuity behind it. Hydropower. Either. That's really cool. Walk around a little bit more. That is pretty cool right there. So down as far on the path as we can get, and that's the backtrack. I'm loving that. That's pretty cool. So I did find down behind the falls there is a trail and park experience where you can go for a 1.5 mile jaunt down the trail, and this is as far as I'm going. This is some pretty cool looking trees. All right, well that is it. I just wanted to stop by real quick, and again, so we're about 30 minutes northeast of Seattle. So it is a little drive, so you do need a car. I would not try to Uber out here, but I would have a car. But if you have time, it's a great view, place to hang out. Not very long. I mean, I've been here 15 minutes. That's about all I need. It was a cool place to view. If you wanted to go for a hike, I'm sure the hike trail was really nice, but no. Well, accessible wise, there's some paths that you can do with a walker or a wheelchair, but there is a lot of stairs and the paths are pretty windy. But it's definitely accessible. You can get right up to the edge and see it, well paved. Battery died on me. So not sure what the last thing I said was, but one last picture of the falls in the background. Do it that way, there we go. Very cool. Fun, quick trip. Good place to stop. Now on to the next adventure. So kind of a different angle. So here is the path to the main parking lot. So if you do have somebody who has trouble with stairs, you could definitely just drop them off here at the main lot with this basic path, less than 100 yards, and you're up at the waterfall. I'm gonna head up these stairs, go back over the bridge, and back to my car. So the walk and talk. There were restrooms here, there were benches, there was picnic tables, so you could definitely come up here and have yourself a little lunch break, picnic, enjoy the falls for a couple minutes, and then head back to wherever you were going. Alright, so the lower lot is a paid. It is 0 to 2 hours for $7, $5 for each additional. And there is a little visitor center and gift shop down at the bottom. We are at the Courtyard, Seattle, downtown Lake Union. This is room 642. This is guest room, 1 king sofa bed lake view room. So as you walk into the room, you kind of have your dresser and vanity and your coffee maker. Then you have your sink, bathroom, and a nice shower. I like the shower. Very large. Foot pedestal, which is nice. So there's me. Hi, me. Big old TV, and the bed is facing the window. And then there is, sounds like a mini fridge down there, yeah. And drawers. Desk work area. Sofa bed, so that does pull out, and then there's a little tray, and then this is the lake view, so we'll open up the lake view. That's pretty nice view right there. Nice gray day outside. Pretty nice view. That's the front of Courtyard by Marriott. That's the lobby right there. Yeah, lots of nice boats going out on the lake and out to Puget Sound and the ocean. I'm in the car, but I'm parked. It's okay. Just kind of funny driving around Seattle looking at all the stuff. I figured out that the hotel we stayed at for the cruise was about 2 blocks from the hotel I'm staying at now. So definitely convenient. I am down on Mercer. I'm right across from the cruise port. So I'm going to peek over and see what cruises might still be in port. And then I'm going to head over across the bridge to check out the Fremont Troll. Troll underneath the bridge, the guard keeper. I'm gonna go take a look and see if I stop and walk around or if I just drive through. Seattle's got such a weird vibe. It's such a lively place, but you drive one block in a different direction and there's just so much homeless. It's so weird. I really don't know why, but there's all these areas where they're building, and you know, you'll see a section where a whole bunch of stores and brick and mortar places that looks like they're trying to rebuild the area, and then a block away, it's just ridiculous. And then so much vandalism and so much like I'm at a restaurant, I'm in a drive-thru right now, and the front door is broken. It's a wood door, and I was seeing that a lot last night as I was trying to go find dinner, that a lot of places I went to, broken windows, broken entrance doors, just don't get it. So I'm not sure what's going on, but you know, still a beautiful place. You know, haven't felt scared at all going different places. Of course, I'm a large male, but hey. So, I don't know. Just kind of interesting thoughts on the Seattle area. But let's take a peek and see what cruise ships are in port today, if any, and then go check out this troll. We are in port area, and the only cruise ship in port today is the Carnival. It's over there. Carnival cruise in port today. So there it is, out the window. Pretty cool troll. It's kind of hanging out under the bridge, but there is no place to park, so I'm just taking a picture out the window. But fun, under the Fremont Bridge. Alright, back in my hotel room, done driving and videoing. Bad, don't do that. I was stopped as much as possible. I was watching my review, made sure no one was around. So back to Fremont Troll. Really cool, just no parking. Fremont area was really nice. It looks like there was a Google headquarters down there too. I saw Seattle Pacific University was over in that area. Again, I'm at the Courtyard by Marriott Lakeside, and it was less than 2 miles from my hotel to the Fremont Troll. So if you're a walker, I mean, the path, it looked like a really nice path down the water side, across the bridge, up 2 or 3 blocks, and the Troll's right there. Lots of buses going over there, so if you're comfortable with bus systems, that might be a good option. Or rideshare to drop you off there and then pick you back up, because just no real parking over there unless there was a parking, nearby. There was some restaurants, lots of stuff like a couple blocks down. So definitely looks like you can make an afternoon of it with restaurants and then going over to the Troll. But that Troll was really cool to see, so I really enjoyed taking the drive over there. But we'll go ahead and talk about the hotel. I've been here for a full day now. Parking garage, underground parking. I kind of showed that with going up and down the elevator into the underground parking. That's kind of cool. Kind of tight turns to try to get out of the garage. Once you validate your parking pass, I've just been putting the same one in and out of the machine, and it's been letting me go up, in and out, so that's been nice. Room noise. Got the in-air air conditioner down over there. And then also you've got the mini fridge that I showed during the room tour, and both of those make a lot of noise. So sleeping last night was a little bit interesting. Kept waking up to the sound of either the air conditioning turning on or the mini fridge vibrating. I'm sure that's something you might get used to, but if you're a light sleeper, you probably do want to have earplugs or something to help out with that. Have not had any of the dining experiences here yet. There is a bistro in the lobby, and just didn't feel like really any of the food there last night. I might get breakfast in the morning, I might not. I'm here for one more day before I head out from my business trip, and that's about it. So that's all the adventures I really wanted to cover. I might post a little bit more. If you follow Colorado Family Travels on Instagram, I did post some stuff yesterday of some of my dining adventures, and I do kind of post stuff every once in a while on those, or our Facebook account, Colorado Family Travels. We do post on there every now and then too. So not always these videos. If you're looking for real-time stuff, check us on some of our other social media feeds. But that's probably it. I may cover some stuff from the Seattle airport, because I am going to be spending a couple hours waiting for my flight tomorrow out of a different terminal. Last time we were on Southwest, this time we are on United, so could be some different stuff over in Gate A, and we'll see what the options are there. Rental car has been going really good. Got a Honda Accord, really nice features on it. So we'll see how the return process goes with that, since last time we did return our rental car to downtown. So this time we'll see what it's like to return our rental car at the airport. And that's about it. So we'll see what else I cover, how much of this rambling I use. You know, Colorado Family Travels presents Jose's Adventures when I'm out by myself without the kids, and just kind of do whatever is on my plate and plans, and I just kind of go and see where I end up. Kind of nice. We'll see where the next Jose's Adventures takes us. But right now, we're finishing up our trip in Seattle, Washington. All right, it is time for our final thoughts. So, returning the rental car this morning, real easy. Traffic is so weird. No traffic heading southbound, gridlocked heading north. So, got to pay attention to those traffic reports. Returning the rental car, gas station was, I guess, west of the rental car, about half a mile. So pretty easy to go past the rental car return, fill up with gas, and return it. No big deal. Process was easy. Just left the car, left the keys, and away I went. The bus was waiting for me to go to the south drop for United. No problem. So the whole process of returning the car, getting it on the shuttle, and getting to the airport, less than 15 minutes probably. No big deal there. Seattle TSA pre-check, real quick, no issues there, and got through to the gate. So, real easy this morning. Breakfast this morning was at the Africa Lounge. It was really good, had chicken fried steak and eggs. Service was really fast. I placed the order, and like 5 minutes later, the food was on the table, so probably pre-pepped in the back, but really good food, good breakfast at Concourse A, right across from, I think, A4. Oh, good quick option. I was kind of worried about how long it might take with the table service, but everything came out quick, so I'm very happy with that. We'll go ahead and close it up there. That is it for Colorado Family Travels presents Jose's Travels, or Jose's Journeys. I don't remember what I called it, but had a fun trip, good time in Seattle, got a lot done, but we're going to get on the pre-board. Time to go. Now for us, back to the rat race. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.